appreciate you being there this morning. And I want to say God bless you. All right. I'm still Pastor Tina Okonji. This moment, I am excited to be live. I'm always happy when I'm live, really. So today, I have a topic in mind I want us to talk about, but as we talk about a topic that I have in mind, I just decided to use the opportunity to fix my so my beats. Those that be watching knows that I love to wear beats a lot. So I have a couple of them that are messed up. So I decided to like fix it while I'm doing live today. My interest is on the upcoming generation. Upcoming generation are great people. They are, people that God has brought our way, especially the children. And God wants us to nurture the children, because they're going to be taking over from us as life goes on, right? So these are not people to toy with, these are not people to joke with, and they need to be mentored well. This morning I came across a video where he was saying that some nations of the world are actually raising the children with a passion and hatred to hate the other nation, fight here and there, do certain things that is, of course, not comely. And so we look at it that the older ones that are informing the younger ones to act the way they are acting, all right, to make them fight, yeah, also to make them um say they're fighting either whatever that would have brought about the fight, and not in any way helping this younger generation. Why? Because as God has made it, people exit the shores of the earth. And of course, it's expected that with time, people will definitely exit the shores of the earth. And then whatever we have left in their mindset is what this younger generation will definitely be working with. Definitely. So it's expedient that we should be concerned about what we are putting in the minds of these younger ones. If you are putting in be abusive, nothing will happen. When we are left, that's what they'll become. Yeah, because the other ones, the parents of these younger ones, will definitely get weary someday or get old. Yes, weary, I use the word weary in their attitude, or get old. And as they get old, they will someday be weak, tissues are weak, and they will definitely be thinking of exiting the shores of the earth. Please welcome as we chat. I can see you and appreciate you being there. Please contribute to the topic of discussion this evening. While I make my beats, I just like to fix my beats, all right? So I like to wear them, so they are scattered. I decide to fix them today. So whatever we are putting in the minds of the younger generation matters a lot, because that's what they will grow up to eventually become. So you make them feel someone have cheated on you, fights. You see these younger ones now grow up and begin to just fight and fight. And at the end of the day, they become, you know, what do I call it? Bloodthirsty people. Bloodthirsty people. They want to fight for any reason. They have hatred. They grow up with hatred, hating neighbors. And if you don't correct them, definitely it's gonna affect one way or the other. It's definitely gonna affect, our own children that will also be left around. So I solicit personally as a healthy relationship builder. Welcome, God bless you. Please like the live, and I will definitely appreciate as you do so. God bless you. I'm very concerned about seeing relationship working. I'm very concerned about seeing people happy. Sorry, as I'm talking this morning, I decided to fix some of the things that need to be fixed around me. I love to see people happy in the union. I love to see people happy in everything they do. And then so we will also love to see our children happy in their time, in their generation, as they're out of school, they are working, or they are married. We want to see them happy. But by the time we watch our world raising children with negative energy, people that want to fight, people that want to see the people that they are living together with in their environment as threats, as fighting partners like some nations of the world are doing, we discover that we are raising a generation that will be a world, when we have long exited the shores of the earth, that will be full of haters, people that will be full, hating one another, people that will be there trying to, give reasons why they have to fight just to maintain their rights or just to conquer some land. Please, I'm soliciting or advocating this morning that let's not join in the fight of raising generation of people that will be fighters when we have exited the shores of the earth. How do we succeed in couple or coping or reducing this effect? We succeed by teaching the children, in our various places of worship, in the school, wherever they are found, that living peacefully, whatever we find on earth here, that we have on earth here, that we feel we should fight for. We came here on earth, was a gift given to humanity that becoming on earth. We met some of these giftings, basically all, when we came to the earth, and someday we are going to exit the shores of the earth. We are going to leave them. So why fight over something that that you definitely going to live with time? So we teach the children, we now teach parents, not to raise their children abusively, because when you abuse, I was talking to someone who was abused as a child, and he finds it difficult not to live in that abusive manner. He finds it difficult not to live in that abusive manner, and then but God accepts this person and he's trying to live a better life. But sometimes the picture of how he was raised in an abusive way just pops up, and he sees himself saying, oh God, no, oh God, no. So it has a way of affecting. It has traumatic effects on the next generation. It has traumatic effects on the people that we are raising. So we have to be very, and then they sees it as a part of life. When they grow up, they also want to, in the same manner, raise people that are truly abusive. Please like the life. I am all about healthy relationship building. I'm very particular about how people, give time for today's discussion on raising their children, because when you raise them negatively, oh, I tell you, that is what you'll be getting. And then, but then someone say, well, I've lived my life. What is left? I'm already 70 years, or I'm already 50 years, whatever number of years that you are. The truth of the matter is that someday you're going to exit the shores of the earth, and whatever you have implanted in the lives of this younger generation is what they become, and they might end up troubling the world, like we have some other people that are troubling the world. Welcome, Okonji Christopher. Thank you so very much. I appreciate. I decided to just be fixing my beats while I am talking this. The topic of discussion, please want to contribute your quota. Many people, I saw it in the internet this morning, there are people that are raising their children and putting in their minds that they have to hate a particular set, don't like this person, don't do whatever to this person, fight this person, this one is an enemy. By the time you put this negative energy in the children, they are going to imagine someone wearing himself, entering a plane, you understand, just to go and be like a time bomb and bomb the plane for every other innocent people unknowingly to be bombed together, because the people that send this young one have a motive in mind that they want to achieve. So we are encouraging that please let's watch the way we raise our children, teach them goodly manners, goodly way of doing things. Teach them. When you teach them goodly way of doing things, they get up or they rise up trying to become what you have taught them. Children cannot be what we have not taught them. Children eventually become what we have taught them. So we begin to tell people, parents that do not have time, anything that you want to see that is good, you see, I fixed a bit, it was all scattered, so I can have it for myself for the next program. But meanwhile, this morning, let's not get distracted. We are talking about raising the children that will take off for the upcoming, world that we are going to left behind in the shortest time to come. So this is all scattered and weak. So I'm also going to fix it while we are discussing the topic of the day. Do not send your children to good schools where they teach them good moral upbringing. Send your children to good school where they teach them, wow, good moral upbringing. Send the children to good school where they can be taught good moral upbringing. If you do not, you are going to suffer. Honestly, I've actually dismantled the beats. Africans love beats, and I love to wear beats too. So I'm going to couple it together so that I can have beats to wear for my next life. So we always be encourage people, please, as much as possible, do not neglect the teaching of the children. The Bible will always enjoin us. It said, bring up a child in the way of the Lord. Whatever way that you bring them up, except by the mercy of God. If you bring them up wrongly or they see you doing the negative things, you are not correcting them. If you bring them up wrongly, definitely they are going to be a picture of what you have already brought up. So as much as possible, bring them up in the way of the Lord that you believe, and as you do, they will not depart from that way. Teach them goodly values, teach them goodly principle. If you do so, you definitely have what you have taught. You are not going to have what you have not. Whatever seed you plant in the life of the upcoming generation is what you get. Whatever seed you plant, you definitely get it. So what are we raising? What are we putting in the life of these ones? What are we bringing up? Send them to goodly school. Don't say no. There's no need spending so much money. No money is big enough to spend on your treasure or what you are establishing. Welcome. Please help me look at the three buttons on the right side of your phone. Up them. Click it. When you click it, you see a portion where you are expected to like the live. Please like it, and I wouldn't mind if you can super chat me. I'll be so excited, and I'll do a very good dance. So I want to say, please, let's not give up on this assignment. The children that God has given to us are assignments in our lives, and we are actually expected to raise them well in the way of the Lord. As we do so, we will get what we have planted in them. Don't raise your children to know to carry bomb. Don't raise your children to always, he said, can you imagine the case of a 6-year-old child in the United States of America that shot a 28-year-old police officer? Well, I was reading the story actually, and they said it was signed on the child that is a kind of, she was fighting on defense. But what, like we are discussing, is very pathetic. What taught the child to know how to carry the trigger, and set it rightly and shot the officer? What? Don't teach the children how to carry gun and use it anyway. For self-defense, yes, but we always ask for mercy that our children will not get into some form of trouble, that at the end of the day, we land them into what is not expected of them. No. So who always will say, raise them up rightly, and when they grow up, they will not in any way depart from that. When you raise your children rightly, they will not depart from the angle that you are taking them to, or you are raising them. Do not teach them to always fight. Teach them patience. Patience is a virtue. When you teach the children how to have patience, truly, they are going to be patient people. But when you do not teach the children how to have patience, ooh, they will lose their temper quickly on anyone that just provoke them, because everyone, welcome, please like the life we are talking on. Best way to raise the children so that we don't raise a lot of negative energy in the future. And always remember, as older ones, that these children definitely will grow up someday, and then we would have been old, or would have gone back to where we came from. The earth would have died and been buried. And these same children might just be there tormenting the upcoming generation. So spend time teaching them values. Spend time teaching them. Someone was airing something some time ago, and he was talking about, the cultural value. I say spend time teaching the children the beautiful cultural value that they have to imbibe. They don't have to be on the fighting edge always. Teach them that if someone hurts you, you act in a way that truly you can be like, wow, I hit this person and this person did not hit me back. Wow. You will get the persons on the other side thinking, how? How come I hit this? Just like Jesus Christ will say, if someone slapped you on one side, you turn the other part and let him slap. I'm not saying people should go raise their children to be fools, but instead of raising them to always fight back, they could fight back and lose their eyes. They could fight back and lose and get injured. We have watched in movies, we've seen in videos where someone hits the other and the other person fell, and that was the end of the life. Life is not something that cannot be easily, that one cannot easily lose. So we don't teach them to fight. Get up, rise up. How on earth can you give birth to your child? Train them through school. They get to a certain age in life, adults, and they begin to fight, to kill. What if they are killed in the process? And then you would have lost all the energy, of raising these particular ones to the extent you've raised them, and you've lost them. So always we say, please do not raise up these children with that negative energy, or trying to say they should fight back, they should fight back. It's not all the time that people have to be fighting back and fighting back. You don't have to keep fighting back. All right, so I'm still coupling my bangle beats. I make them. Please like the live. Please encourage me. You will like what I do, so you could also watch my other videos and see what I do. All right, and my other life, I talk about lifestyle, I talk about joy in the home front, I talk about God, I talk about we can make it in life, we can be better, I talk about people can enjoy their life, the marriages. They don't have to always take the divorce land as an option. Some people might not like it, but that's just what I'm cut out for. And I stand in my niche, doing what I know gives me joy to do every moment I wake up. But of course, I can't go far if you don't like, if you don't share, if you don't subscribe to my channel, if you don't stay on, I can't make it. And even as you're watching me, I want to say, please also super chat me as you can, so I can get things to make it better. And of course, YouTube will keep recommending my videos. All right, so please do not take as one of those, don't take it as one of those things raising the children. No, don't take it as one of those things raising the children. It's work to raise children, but God's grace will always enable us to do and get it rightly. If we do not have that consciousness of raising the children rightly the way we should, we might end up losing them. Children are assets. Children are gifts. Children are of the Lord. Yes, children are of the Lord, so we cannot toil with them. They are gifts from God. So I want to say, please send them to good school. If you see that they have, or you note they have friends that, of course, you do not like as an adult, you feel they've been around these certain friends, has become or will become like threats, please say a no to that friend in their life. Say a big no. There's nothing wrong with that. Say a no to any friend that you feel is a threat. Say what, try to watch what they are watching online. Try to always give attention. I have been caught in a web whereby each time I'm always doing one or the other, or I'm always in the kitchen, or I'm always preparing one message or the other, and I didn't have time to watch what the children are watching. Yeah, when I discovered that I could be making a hell of mistake, I had to retrieve my step and I had to start doing the wrong thing. So I want to charge everyone that is custodian of the younger generation. Please look up your phone to the right, and then you see that three dots on top. Click it. It will lead you to where you like this life. And please drop your comment. It's very important to me. All right, let's watch how we are raising these children that will definitely be the future leaders of tomorrow. Tomorrow we might not be here, like I've said. They will be in leadership. Are they going to be tyrants to the people they will be leading? Is it going to be said of them they are wicked rulers or wicked leaders? Is it going to be said of them that are people that, have imagined vain things? And of course, and because they've imagined vain things, and they are now, doing wrong things, incorporating it in part of the leadership, thereby suffering the people they are leading. Oh, every leader that led the people of God wrongly in the Bible time had their own share of the punishments from the hand of God. So if you do not raise them well and they turn up to be wrong leaders tomorrow, it will definitely affect whatever they'll be doing. And remember, our own children that we have strove to raise rightly will not be suffering together. They'll be suffering with this younger one. Excuse me. Thank you for the live. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm waiting for more contribution. Thank you. Okonji Christopher says, what you are doing is in your hand is what? Creativity. The African beat is a form of what? Fashion in Africa. Yeah, I love to wear beads. My family love beads. My husband love beads. My baby love. So I have a lot of beads. When they are growing weak, I try to fix them. I don't sell beads. I just try to fix them so that to keep it also going. Thank you for appreciating what I'm doing, Okonji. And then of course, you see, when I brought it, it was actually very weak, and then I had to now cut this just to get a very beautiful, you know portion of what I want. All right, thank you. So I have something like this, very nice. I have just made this too. I fixed this, and of course in my next shows I'll be wearing, I love to wear beads, so I have two now fixed together. I'll put them here. Okay, so like we were saying earlier, I have a number of beads here that I want to be. Please, let's raise the children in a godly way, so when they grow up they will definitely not depart from it. That's what is expected of us. And then people are also watching. People are watching. That people are watching. Someone said, who cares about people watching? Please, you care about people watching. It's very, very important, because whatever legacy we leave speaks a lot of volume for our sake, on our behalf. All right, so I am talking about, do not encourage a lot of negative energy after you, that will linger and still keep being on when you have left the shores of the earth because you're not giving your children attention. Give the children the needed attention, and honestly now sit back and see them become wow to their world. Why? Because you actually spend time trying to make them what God has designed for them to be. No child is on earth by mistake. The next bit I want to couple is this actually. I had these beats and then it has all, I always wear it. It looks so beautiful, but it cuts, so I want to fix it so that I can use it for my more of my shoes. Okay, so it's okay to do that if you can follow on with me, but I want to say the most important to take away in this discussion this moment is that do not raise the children in the negative way. I have to take this as an example. Do not raise the children in a negative way. All these are calculation actually. By the time you pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, some of them are missing. So this, I don't think I have up to that here. No, I don't think. You have to count so that they can, land well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, it seems if you don't, they will not land well. Even though I don't have a lot of it, but I'm going to manage what I have. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so please, let's do all we can. Welcome to the life and God bless you. I'm actually trying to couple some of my beats this morning while we talk. All right, so it's very, very important that I was teaching my children how to greet. Please like the life. I appreciate you. I wouldn't mind if you can also super chat me. You see a money sign by the side of the phone downwards. And of course, when you click it as you want to be, you can be a member of my channel. I will truly appreciate it. And I want to say God bless you as you do so. Watch my other videos. You will not regret doing that because I always come out with values that add up to you as time progresses. All right, soon I'll be live again in about 2 hours time. I want you please to join me, and God bless you as you do so. Thank you. You are the best. Thank you. Please like on. God bless you as you do so. You are the best. You are the best. You are a gift that I appreciate all the time. God do you well. All right, God do you well. Thank you very much for staying on. So I'm waiting for more contribution where I also will couple the beats. The beat is so lovely. This is the earring of that beat I talked about. So actually, while we discuss, I'll be coupling them. I have a lot of them to couple today. So while I'm doing my life, I will definitely be coupling. So the children, don't allow for, would I call it mentors now, or school or teachers where they will be teaching your children wrongly. Anyone that is your children is following after. Like I watched a drama yesterday and someone was saying to the wife, I've warned you, stop watching this woman that has a negative energy. She spill out negativity, she's insultive, she breaks home. Why watching her? The same way, I don't want to go into long story. Don't allow your children watch things that will not add value to their life. Do not please allow for them for anything that will distort their mindsets and their thinking faculty. Do not allow for it. Do not allow for some that will not encourage them to read their books. Fight anything actually that will encourage them to do the negative instead of the positive. Our children will wake up every morning. If they are around, they are rushing to school, just always drop a word in their lives that will encourage them. Drop a word, drop this word that will encourage them to do more. Drop a word and tell them they can make it. Don't leave them. Tell them do the right thing. Tell them things not to accept. Tell them friends not to accept because friends can come. I was making a video sometime, you go, you watch it, about the school I went to, and there's so much in the school, so much in this class. Those people are from various sectors, various homes, various places they came, and they are all in one city or one suburb part of the city, truly. And now what they are bringing, a lot of energy they are bringing from the home, can affect, truly, the children that are in their class, their mates. So we have to be careful what we are raising. We have seen younger ones that were raised by, in a negative atmosphere, and before you knew what was happening, it has affected, the child, and the child began to think negatively, wrongly, and truly, I tell us, it's not the best. So I want to encourage people, watch what you give to your children. I have seen a child that the mother came out shouting, it was all my fault, I never had time for my child, and the child developed a negative energy or whatever it is, abused in school, and came back and was on his own, feeling rejected and lonely. Before he knew what was happening, this boy took his life. The story is longer than the way I just summarized it. But I'm just saying, do not allow for the children. Please like the life. God bless you as you do so. And drop a word. Do not allow for anything that will pose as threat and make us lose this precious gift that God has given to us in form of children. God bless you. And see you in the next 2 hours as I come live again. God to you well. Bye-bye for now. Please do not forget to like the live. And I love you, in case someone have not told you that they love you before. God bless your kids. They will not enter into anything negative, contrary, whatever. For God is with them. Thank you.